It's almost 5:30 on the first day, and I have done 0 writing. But that's because I've been working. And we're gonna keep working because that's how life is. But I have left myself some, like, I asked Google to make me a note earlier, so we'll see if I can actually find that note, because I had an idea while I was working earlier, but it's like I don't have time to sit there and explore it right now. So, welcome to NaNoWriMo! This is probably one of the least productive starts I've ever had, and I recently recounted all the things. So in my prep talk video, I mentioned that this would be 12. It's actually 14. This is my 14th NaNoWriMo, and I have a total of 37 words on the page. Yeah, I have a total of 37 words on the page. It is little after 9:30 on the first day of NaNoWriMo. My day has been filled with other responsibilities, and it's so much fun trying to figure this one out. This definitely feels different, even though majority of my NaNoWriMos have had school be a part of it. And I've also, had a level of working that has also existed as a part of this process. I don't know, this one feels different, and I'm not sure exactly why. But we're going to see how this goes. We're definitely not hitting the goal, but we are going to see what we can knock out, because we're going to actually try and focus on working on the novel as opposed to working on some other things, because I think I've worked on enough of the other things to where we're in a good spot to put it aside until tomorrow. I haven't written any words yet, and it's 7:20. I had long day at job 1. We're working on job 2, and I have some homework that needs to be completed tonight, so that way it can work on itself for a little bit, and then I can actually do the project maybe over the weekend. But in all honesty, I'm not feeling the writing, which is bad, because this practice isn't about feeling the writing. It's about writing every day and getting into that habit. And sometimes that's hard when you feel the weight of everything else that you know also needs to be done. And figuring out the best way to prioritize things is sometimes difficult. So, yeah, I mean, it's only day 2 in it, but it already feels like I am so far behind, even though I ended up having a decent day. I mean, I didn't hit the goal that is, set, so you can, if you hit this amount every single day, you'll hit your 50,000. I still broke 1,000 words yesterday, and for that I'm happy. I'm proud. I wasn't expecting that, but when the words flow, they flow. It's just a matter of getting to that spot in the brain. So, I mean, the day is not done yet. We just gotta finish some things, and then we can carve out a small amount of time to write and see what comes of it. So I have been trying to write for the last little bit here, but I'm just too much on the brain, but not able to get it out of the brain and onto the paper, or onto the screen. Onto the paper. This nano is gonna kick my butt. And it's only day 3, so it's really too early to be in the pits of despair, but I still had the highlight from last year on my Instagram, and I kicked butt at the beginning. I'm not kicking butt right now. I haven't gotten any words on the page today, and it's 9 o'clock. We're still trying, though. We're not giving up. Even if we feel like it's the pits of despair, we're not giving up. So I did end up getting some words on the page, which is great. And I've broken 2,000 words. Not at the 5,000 word mark, which is what you're supposed to be at by day 3. But I also haven't been consistently breaking 1,000 words. So, I mean, I was only like 500 words off from day 1. So, you know, I started off being behind the ball. And I only wrote like 150 words on day 2. So, I mean, I'm doing fine. We're starting to try and find our way, but patching up a novel is a little bit different than writing 100% from scratch. But even then, I still have ideas, and I like have those written down somewhere, so that's good and kind of nice. But still not exactly where we would like to be. But we're still writing every day. So this is good. Bet you can't guess that I haven't written a ton today, because that's like the theme of this first video so far. I feel like that's all I'm saying. And it is about 9:30 on November 4th. And so far I have settled on 3 words that I've added to the manuscript today. But I don't have to be up early tomorrow, so I think we're gonna forego a little healthy sleeping habits. I'd been good because I needed to, you know, be functional for work. I don't have to be functional for anything until like 1:30 in the afternoon tomorrow. So we're gonna do this. It's gonna be a little bit of a long night, but I think it'll be helpful in getting words on the page. I'm hoping anyways. I have ideas written down on the page, but I'm not really sure how to get them into functional, like, words on page. If that makes any sense at all. So I'm attempting to try and stir the brain to do the things by watching other things that other like writing that I respect that's, you know, been created into other things. Like Headless, a Sleepy Hollow story that was done by Shipwreck Comedy. The series officially wrapped on Halloween, so unfortunately I will not get to do will not get to release, let me phrase it that way. I will do it, but I will not get to release my review on it until December, because November is all NaNoWriMo content. Now, nothing says that I couldn't just, you know, throw in an extra one if I really wanted to, but I don't really have that much time to do anything other than the videos that are related to NaNoWriMo in the month of November. So, know that that's coming in December, but I am starting it over and watching it all the way through in hopes that it will stir some things that maybe will inspire the things to go on the page. Because, like, I have an idea of, I want to create a really cool scene that just, like, strengthens a friendship and whatnot in the novel. I'm struggling to figure out what feels the most organic for this specific set of friends. I have not struggled this much with writing in a very long time. I mean, like, there have been struggles throughout the entire process of writing this specific novel. More than just these first 4 days of NaNoWriMo. Because this is, you know, a continuation of what I started in 2021, which was just, like, killer. So we're gonna keep Headless going on in the background. We're taking a break from the music playlist because, I mean, like, it works, but it doesn't work at the same time. And I need a refresh of some kind. And I'm not really sure. So that's why we're trying with the web series things and seeing what goes there. But yeah, it's where we are. Okay. We've done a little writing this morning. Just finished a massage, so I'm feeling still kind of coming back to reality here. But I feel better, which is good. So hopefully that'll get us in some good writing mojo. So let's go home and do some writing and some other things for the house because I need to still do laundry and stuff. But this was not necessarily as productive as I was hoping it would be, but I mean, we're almost to 4,000 words. We're supposed to be at 10 tomorrow. We'll see if we can crank out 6,000 words, but at this point, we're just going to be happy with the fact that we are writing every day, regardless. Because it's not like we're trying to write a whole brand new novel. We're just trying to fix the gaps of the novel that exists. I feel like I've done this before. I'm having a little bit of deja vu. Adding new meanings may have potentially found a possible title, but we're not confident on that yet, so we're not going to say anything. Not that we're really giving away anything about the novel. I have gotten words on the page. This is not it's only this time and I haven't gotten any words. I have gotten words on the page. But I've also, worked on some homework and some other things because, life still has to go on. And it's too dark at the moment for you to see, hence the fact that my face is only lit by my laptop. But there's a dog on my lap that's on the other side of this laptop screen because I'm keeping the family dog this week. As you have seen by the video that has been edited, this has been an interesting week and I have not been very positive. But in a lot of the assessments I've taken throughout my career, positivity has never been my strong suit. It is my natural inclination to go negative. It's just the way things are. And there are some days when I do try to fight it, and there are other days when I don't. I can't say that I'm super thrilled with everything that's going on the page, but we are getting things on the page, so that's good. I think I am about to take a small break from writing to pull myself together and, get it to where I can stay up a little bit longer to write until I absolutely need to go to bed so I can be functional for work tomorrow. So this is update 1 of 4 or 5. I haven't quite decided yet. We'll see how this goes. There will at least be 4, but it's possible that we could go for a 5th one. But again, have not decided. But yeah. So the first 6 days are essentially under wraps. And you'll get to see, because word count in corner, I don't know if it's this one or this one, because I don't know that. But yeah, that is where we are for first 6 days of NaNoWriMo. I will see you next video. Bye. Don't